Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel. Hey, maybe you can tell me what...
And honestly, if I hear that
is...
you or Catherine made her cry, I'm gonna be very upset.
Medi's...
Next time you make someone cry, I'll come to you directly.
problem.
Pretty people dropped in Mallorca, ready for a spoon and maybe a forker. This daddy's gonna make a splash, cause you press play on another rehash.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and we must get into more Love Island immediately. When last I left you, we were in an argument. Not you and I, but Tyreek and Ella certainly were.
This is why I've always stayed single. What is the point in this? Not fun, is it? Come on, we're gonna crack on. We'll crack on then.
Do you think I'm ready? Too heated that I can't even remember it. Best that I just don't even speak to him. He's just silly.
What do you want me to say, Ella? That I'm in love with you? I ain't gonna say it.
It's hard because I get both perspectives, do you know what I mean?
So what's the point in talking? We're just gonna argue.
This is why Tyreek has never had a relationship. What's the point in talking? If we're just going to keep arguing, what's the point in talking? Tyreek doesn't want to see it from Ella's side, and Ella, well, I think she wants more than Tyreek can give. He's a fluff boy. That's all he knows, pulling and full-time fluff. And you know this, so you can't expect that he's going to magically be reformed in this villa with all these other hot people and give you exactly what you need, which I think is some sort of commitment, and that's not the C word he's interested in. Oh, I don't know. Wait. Oh no, I guess no matter how you sort of break that down, it works. I love Ella being so mad that she just has forgotten the argument is so relatable. What a vibe. So what was in the argument? Oh, I don't really know. I'm so angry. I've blocked it all out.
I just want him to turn around and be like, I want you, I'm going to focus on you. It's really that simple.
Sure, it's really simple, but you're also in a Love Island villa and it's still early. I don't know if a commitment is going to happen. It's not as early as what Mitch was pulling with Molly, but I can't imagine that you thought Tyreek was going to be like locked down. And in Tyreek's defense, he was open and clear with you that he wanted to get to know bombshells. Tyreek's issue is that he goes about everything the wrong way because he's a small baby child. He just doesn't understand communication.
I feel like when I'm talking to you, sometimes you just like really zone out. I feel sometimes that you don't even want to talk to me. I'm attracted to you and I hope the feeling's mutual as well. I think it's just like maybe you temporarily holding me until someone you really want to come in. I'm holding myself back off a little bit from that.
And that's smart, Jess. Because ever since you two paired up, I think that's what I've been yelling at the TV. So Jess has realised why she isn't giving Sammy exactly what he's looking for, and that's because she can smell it. She can smell that he's not that interested. I think he likes her as a friend. I just don't know if there's that sexual... Oh, well, how would you describe it? That indescribable thing. The spark, if you will. Okay, spark's probably better than... So what we're getting here is Jess feels that Sammy doesn't listen to her when she's trying to open up a little bit, which is what he asked for. Sammy's off thinking, what's Leah doing? Has anyone seen Leah?
She's got the perfect personality for me, but at the same time, Leah's tasty, isn't she? She's got some naughty eye contact on her.
Out of everything from this generation, the thing they get turned on the most by is eye contact. What do you think about this? Yeah? You like this, sweet baby angel? Look at you and I. Just locking eyes. Don't you look away from me. You love it. Sammy, that comment right there is why Jess doesn't want to open up to you. You saying Jess's personality is great, but Leah, bit of naughty eye contact. Oh, yeah. Jess can smell that vibe all over you, and she's going to keep the shop shut up until that smell or vibe goes away, which I don't think it will. Jess has a bigger fish to fry, and generally that fish that is being fried is Molly. Jess is not a fan. Although if you ask her directly, oh, no, she's got nothing against Molly.
I feel like you feel some kind of way about Molly, and obviously I feel like it came out in the challenge.
No. I've never said a bad word about her. I just think what she done with Mitchell was just a bit unfair and just...
When you're doing signals like, I don't want to do that because it's too bad, because she's ready like...
Yeah, because it was a joke.
How?
Jess.
It wasn't even funny.
Because I thought it was a joke with Mitch.
No one's laughing. No.
It's a joke. I don't like her and I say all these things behind her back, but it's totally a joke. And don't get me wrong, Jess, I love your jokes, but I don't think they're jokes. I just think they're you being a little bit threatened by the other blonde girl who's getting all the menses that you want. Mitch in particular, I think. And she doesn't really want Mitch, and you think that's crazy, because why would she not want Mitch? And you have been a sassy little bee. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just own it. Don't pretend that you like Molly all of a sudden. You and Molly have had this crazy tension for many, many episodes now. And I get why some people could be put out by Molly because she seems like she is playing a bit of a game. But Jess, out of everybody, I thought if you were confronted with something like this, you would own it Rinna style.
I don't think she's two-faced at all. And if I did, I'd tell her. I don't think she's two-faced.
Cut all the whispers girls out.
I don't care. I'm done with it now. The challenge done. I'm not falling out of anyone. I don't want to have this conversation no more. Sorry, because it's winding me up, okay? Because I don't like it.
That hurt.
Don't you not even know?
Oh my gosh, Jess.
Wait. A conversation where you're getting called out for the behaviour you have absolutely exhibited, and the way you get out of it is by saying you don't want to talk about it anymore, and then you cry and you walk off. It's an excellent tactic. It's just not one that I thought Jess was going to employ herself. Jess, you've been whispering sassy hole shit under your breath a lot. You know, you got a microphone on you. We can hear it all. I don't think Whitney or Catherine were coming for you. I think they were just clarifying that some of the things that you were saying and the beef that you have with Molly is probably not going to fare well in the long run. And it seems that it has been escalating. So I don't think it's an unfair thing for them to bring up. Although somebody disagrees with me.
No, listen, the thing is, there's one rule in life. You need to talk for yourself, not anybody else. And honestly, if I hear that you or Catherine made her cry, I'm going to be very upset.
We didn't make her cry.
Honestly, I hope you didn't, because...
We didn't make her cry on specifically. I think she was just overwhelmed and thought that we were coming at her, and definitely wasn't that.
Medi. I'm so confused. Medi is doing the same thing that he's saying to Whitney. Medi, this is the pinnacle of being a hypocrite. You're saying don't involve yourself in someone else's fight because that's awful and that's the one rule in life. Did you know that, Sweet Baby Angel? That is the only rule in the entire world that you need to follow. Sure, you can murder whoever you want, but do not go and fight other people's battles. I did not know. Medi, what do you suppose you're doing right now? Fuck, this is good stuff. And I don't understand why you're coming so hard at Whitney when you're coupled up with her. Shouldn't you be asking her for her side of the story before you decide to go on the attack? What a weird vibe that you're bringing all of a sudden. Ooh la la has turned into ooh na na. I don't think they made her cry. I think they were talking to her and she got upset about it. And she probably got upset for two reasons. One, because she needed to get herself out of the situation because really everything they were saying is cold hard truth. And two, I don't think Jess likes being on the back foot. I think she likes saying things with her sassy hole, which I love, but I don't think she likes the mirror being held up. Anyway, Jess is crying, so where's Sammy?
You're a little flirt.
I'm not. I'm actually really bad at it, you know.
No.
Yeah.
You stare with your eyes, innit?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Where is your head at now?
Obviously, me and Jess are getting on well, but like, I don't really feel anyone else in here. But obviously, you and Charlotte come
Obviously.
in. It was just sort of like you two, like, you're both attractive girls. You're both like good convo. So it's sort of that. Who do I want to chat to more, really? When I take you off on that terrace.
Oh, wow.
If Leah's better than Jess, I'm just having a bit of fun seeing who I prefer, really.
Is anyone else getting the vibe that Sammy's going to do something real bad and create some excellent drama for us? Because it's really bubbling there. It's not even, I don't even think it's a simmer. It's really a boil. He's even talking about taking Leah up to our favourite spot, the terrace. And not doing practice kisses anymore like they do in challenges, doing for real kisses because that is what the terrace deserves. This is no surprise that Sammy is bringing this vibe. It is interesting his timing considering that Jess has been a little bit upset tonight that he would take this moment to explain to Leah what he was going to do with her up at our favourite spot.
I'm an angel.
I reckon you are.
But what?
What?
You reckon I'm what?
Don't know, we have to see, won't we? Do you want to sleep in the Davids?
No. Absolutely not.
I'm assuming Leah liked it, but just the way that Sammy was looking at her while making those noises, because a lot of them weren't really words, like I feel violated on Leah's part. Don't look at someone like that. I guess she liked it. I don't know. It didn't do anything for me. Okay, I hope you're keeping notes. We're going to completely and utterly scrap the terrace. And we're just going to go straight to like doing it on the daybed. He's suggesting they just shack up on a daybed outside during the night.
I think the girls had an argument, and from what I've seen, Whitney could be the cause of it.
You want to stay out of the drama, innit?
Please!
I said please. The night definitely wasn't the Medi show. Zero entitlement to the sass.
I agree with Whitney. Zero entitlement to have that kind of sass, Medi. I don't know. Are you into Jess? Why all of a sudden? And Whitney is the one that you're trying to get to know in the villa, and you decide to just like shit all over her all of a sudden? Really? Now showing your true colours, Unana. Medi has decided to gather up a couple of his boys and continue to push this false narrative.
Last night I got dragged into, to me, unnecessary drama. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. But this is, to me, it could be a red flag.
Yeah.
Why is it you?
Yeah.
How is it you?
Medi, Medi, you dragged yourself into what you're calling unnecessary drama. Nobody dragged you into it. You did it all by yourself, dickhead. Definitely some red flags. I'm not seeing them from Whitney. I'm definitely seeing them from Medi now. Are you triggered from girls that you've been with in the past who like unnecessary drama? Because the only dramatic thing in this situation now is you.
I'm just a bit overdramatic, but the way that they was coming on at me did actually make me upset because I've never experienced that before. Usually I'm the one that I'm like, shut up.
Isn't that what I just said before? The reason Jess got butthurt about it is because she's normally the one calling other people out for their actions as opposed to getting called out herself. She needs to go to Medi and go, hey, listen, they pulled me up on some stuff. I didn't really like it. Maybe I necessarily didn't like the way they went about it. But Medi, a reminder, it has nothing to fucking do with you.
Leah, bro, like, them kisses, bro, like, my head was spun.
This is also another reason why I think Jess is feeling a little bit insecure. She can certainly sense that Sammy is not interested in that way, and it's probably something she smelled from guys before. Sammy's going to make a huge mess unless he comes clean about how he's feeling, which he's absolutely not going to do.
What do you think happened yesterday?
I don't know, I don't want to be involved, but just like from what I've seen, I was put off a little bit.
I think Medi's a proper straight arrow.
Really?
How he says it is.
Everyone jumped to conclusions. I was so confused.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially your reaction.
Yes.
It was just,
What was my reaction?
you jumped to conclusions.
Yes.
What was the conclusion?
That I made Jess cry.
That Whitney
when-
did
Did
it
I
all.
say that, or like I didn't know what
You
happened?
insinuated
I don't wanna
it
get
hard.
involved
You still
neither.
jumped to conclusions. Yeah, you literally were looking at me like I'm egg. Like, the issue at hand is that me, Jess and Catherine had a flare-up. Cool. But that shouldn't be a domino effect into what we've got going on, and like doesn't even make sense.
I said I don't want my girl to be in any drama. What's wrong with that? Tell me what's wrong with that.
Because you didn't get the whole story.
I know, and that's
Okay.
why I didn't make any judgment.
You did? Okay,
Let me
then why didn't you
finish.
speak to
Let
me
me
yesterday?
finish. I just said I don't want my girl to be in any unnecessary drama. If this is what you are, I don't want it.
Nah. Back the fuck up, ooh la la. Actually, back yourself right up and pop yourself in the bin. Instead of owning your part in this situation and going, you know what, I actually inserted myself into the drama, you decided to back it in 100% and act like an even bigger dickhead than you were before. Okay, cool. This is great. You don't want your girl in any unnecessary drama, but here's the thing. You didn't speak to your girl before you decided to pop off like a dick nut. And now this attitude that you brought to the fire pit can go straight into the fucking bin. You brought judgment, you didn't bring any facts, and instead of apologizing, you're going to back it in and hope that she just sort of agrees with you. Like, have you met Whitney? When did you think this was going to work as a game plan?
Yeah.
Well, next time you make someone cry, I'll come to you directly.
Whitney, you okay?
He just doesn't
What
get
a
it.
fuckhead!
He was like, next time you make someone cry, I'll come to you direct. The only thing he took from that was that I made Jess cry.
What happened?
He was like, the next time you want to make someone cry, I'll come to you direct.
I'm going to go and talk to him.
I just don't get it.
Good. Medi has shown us the true red flags, and they're all over him. This is the first little speed bump that you and Whitney have encountered, and this is the way that you decide you're going to handle it? It It's just, the reason I'm laughing is because it's ludicrous. He doesn't want unnecessary drama, and yet all he's causing is more unnecessary drama. For the bin!
She's the kind of person to make people cry or make people upset.
Maybe looked more than what it actually was.
Yeah, and I get that.
But it
Do
wasn't.
you?
She was being mean.
No, we'll be fine, we'll be fine.
Because just apologise to
won't.
her and just say, Whitney, I got the wrong end of the stick. For future reference, I will be there to back you.
Cool, thank you, I really appreciate
Do you
that. Yeah,
do you feel better about it?
Yeah.
No, no. Even with Jess explaining it to him, going, look, it probably looked and sounded more than what it was. Even then, Maddie is not really taking it. Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll be fine. You won't be fine. Because this reaction is so unwarranted. It makes zero sense. I can see why Whitney is tray confused. Ooh la la, look at him speak French. All right, we have to move on from this because it's making me so mad and I still just don't understand what Maddie's game plan is. This way, someone got a text! Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm starting to feel really sick on my belly again. Oh, medication. All right, let's read this text. Oh, God. Girls, it's time for you to show off your ball skills in today's challenge. She's a keeper. Well, that is so homophobic. The boys can show their ball skills too, okay? The challenges don't generally interest me, but sometimes some bombshells get dropped in that, not people, just situations, and I live and die for them. Kind of like this. Sammy and Leah having a kiss. Leah is currently coupled up with Tyreek, and if she didn't want to cause any waves, that's who she'd kiss. But she decided this is my chance to get another smooch in with Sammy because things are really bubbling there. Also, Whitney, to prove to Unana that he is for the bin, she gives Zach a kiss. Not only because she wanted to send a message to Maddie, but also she just wanted to find out what all the fuss is about.
You know when girls speak about things and you want to like experience the thing. So I thought, let me just kiss Zach and see why you lot whipped. And I see it.
I love that energy and I really relate to that energy. Have you ever wanted to sleep with someone just because you want to, I don't know, figure out what's rumors and what's truth? There's a guy. Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say there's a guy. Nah.
She dribbled quite good, but she left me dribbling. How can someone be so sexy?
In case you were wondering, Dre is still very invested in Catherine, and I'm not sure how she's feeling about him. He might be dribbling for her, but I don't know if she's drooling for him.
I said didn't get no kisses, 4 red cards, got 1 pen. Shit there at the office for me, really.
Do you know he's never been put in that situation? He's used to getting chosen.
And this is what I wanted for Tyreek. This is great for Tyreek. He needs to know this. He needs to know that he doesn't just get to, like, win all the women. It's the same lesson that Mitch needed to learn recently. Can't you see that I'm putting in more effort than him? Like, I want you, why can't I have you? So for Tyreek not to get one smooch now and have the ladies kind of go off him a little bit, 4 red cards to boot, maybe it'll wake this fuckboy up.
Do you feel like I've got competition?
And he's not fazed about Leah whatsoever.
No.
Generally, Whitney is right about things, but her and Ella are very wrong about this. Sammy is whispering sweet nothings into her ear. Not that I understand all of them, but what we do understand is that he wants to kiss her up on the terrace and then take her to the daybed. The daybed couldn't have like a whispery reverb. It needed something else. So maybe that's the sound for it. Jess, your friends are not using their eyes. You have things to worry about.
It did upset me a little bit, but
Honestly, I don't want it to be like anything bad between us, do you know what I mean? It is probably a bit more flirty, but
yeah, it's a sticky one, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be sticky when they get on the And the situation is about to get stickier because Jess got a text. Yes, Jess, as the boys voted you the winner of today's challenge, you will go on a date tonight with a real footballer, Scott, which is interesting because they say real footballer as if they're suggesting that Tyreek is not one.
Sam, are you crying?
I got options. Oh, that's the worst.
Wow. Don't be triggered, babe.
Have a nice day.
Don't be triggered. You chose me as a woman of the match.
Enjoy yourself.
I'll be grabbing his balls.
I'm loving this season. I know I'm pretty flat today, and I'm sorry, sweet baby Angel. I'm still feeling a bit sick after all these new drugs that I'm on, but I'm loving the sass. You saying you've got options, Sam, that's so dumb. I die, I live. Before we get to the date with the actual footballer, not Tyreek, with Jess, which is probably going to be boring, all the dates are, we need to sort out the real true love in the villa. Mehdi and Whitney. Can these two ever sort it out?
Yeah, I wanted to apologize for, you know, not being there for you yesterday when you had the thing going on with Jess and Catherine.
And
I should have been there, yeah. So I apologize for that.
And
I apologize for that.
Is that it?
I mean, we can.
What about jumping to conclusions?
Can you appreciate the first apology or no?
Okay.
You want?
All right.
No,
well, listen, I want to hear all the apologies.
To jump into conclusion, I should have not done that in the first place because I should have asked maybe or you know
definitely.
mind my business.
Definitely mind your business.
Yeah, I do what I want though, but yeah, you're right. So yeah, I apologize for that too.
Apology accepted.
Cool. Can we cheers to that? If you accepted the apology, I think we can.
Yeah, but it's still like now it's like 2 steps backwards. I hope you know.
I hear you.
Sweet Baby Angel, pop in the comments. What has happened to Mehdi? Maybe we just haven't seen this toxic behavior because there's been other storylines, but this guy seems like a real piece of work. I understand that Whitney is pressuring him while he's trying to apologize by saying, and like that was the first mistake that you made, but the continual mistakes after that, having a crack at her, were also actually worse than the first thing that you're apologizing for. And even then, the way that you said, well, I can do what I want though. Fucking go and do what you want then, mate, but you just leave Whitney out of it. You're gross. What is this we see? Is it someone coming to some sort of conclusion after he got 4 red cards and no smooches in the game?
I feel like my head's still with Ella, do you know what I mean? So I feel like I can't really give like my all, do you know what I mean? I feel like you can kind of sense that, do you know what I mean? I'm sorry if I flirted and led you on a little bit or anything like that. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I flirted. He's not sorry. Well, maybe he is sorry because he just can't help it. It's just what he does. He pulls all the time. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of, you know, reformed fuckboy course that he's in at the moment because getting those 4 red cards and then no lip sync attention has really started to like wake him up and go, hang on, wait, if I treat women badly and flirt with all of them, maybe none of them will want me. What? All right, let's see who's been dropped in.
I'm Scott, 22, and I'm a footballer from North Wales. As soon as I make eye contact with a girl, it's game over.
You're a footballer, yeah?
I'm a footballer, yeah. I play for a team called Shelburne in the League of Ireland.
Can't say I've heard of Sherburn or whatever.
I thought it was just me being a non-sports focused Sweet Baby Angel, but Jess also hasn't heard of the team Sherburn. I'm sure they're a very good team. It's just like balls in that scenario are not where my expertise lies. What I do know is that dates on Love Island are boring. The fun is really being had back in the villa. While Jess is away, Sammy will play more.
It's like with Jess, yeah, we get on really well. There wasn't like an instant like sexual connection. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I fancy the girl, but then you come in, I feel like me and you do have that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of that more.
Yeah, it's more of like an instant thing. So yeah.
So your head's like...
So yeah.
My head's frazzled, man. I'm discombobulated.
Oh, don't you hate it when you're discombobulated? Every time I laugh, I feel sick. But I can't help but laugh because discombobulated is an excellent word and I need to use it more. I don't know about you, Sweet Baby Angel, but what I'm feeling is that Jess definitely has something to worry about when it comes to Sammy and Leah and the connection that is building there. We must go very soon, Sweet Baby Angel. But before we do, we must take a visit to our favourite spot, the terrace.
But I just wanted to let you know that I was always prioritising you and you was always my number one in here, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Always.
Because like all these feelings and that are kind of new to man. It's just like it was like a thing where it's like, I kind of like Sammy wanted to go back to my old ways and just like kind of Sammy self-sabotage, innit? When I was just like trying to fight my own feelings sort of thing, and you're definitely no option. You're definitely my number one in here, innit? I'll let Leah know that hopefully we can move on from this, and I want to let you know that I do have feelings for you and they are growing strong, and it's just because I'm not really used to them. You're the person I want, and I want to keep pursuing that and get back on track. Why are you laughing for?
I don't think I know.
Cheers to getting back on track. But yes, is it.
Cheers to getting back on track.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Wait, one challenge, he doesn't get any attention and we've had this huge turnaround. Wow. I should put this in my reformed fuckboys program. Just get a bunch of hot women in a villa with one fuckboy and just have them not pay attention to him. And Seems like they'll just really just change their ways. Okay, well, I don't know if I fully believe it, but it seemed cute, right? Or am I just falling for it? Like the rest of us, I am not immune to a fuckboy, so I don't know if I'm being seduced here or not. But he said all the right things. He said that maybe he was self-sabotaging. He said that you're always my first priority, even though he definitely didn't make it seem like she was his first priority. And really, at the end of it, we just have to say, look, actions speak louder than words, Tyreek, especially your words, because they're so mumbled and so quick. That is it for another episode of Love Island. Hopefully, I'm feeling a little bit better for you tomorrow. I'm sorry if the episode wasn't the best rehash, but you know what? I had to give it a crack today. I've got to go and try and put something in my stomach. Anyway, if you want to help the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and if you really want to help the channel, what you should do is watch more videos. Yeah, like right now, like watch more Rehashed. If you want this channel to succeed, all you got to do is watch. So easy.